Hi there, it's Kerri Ho from the Songbird where we get grounded, take flight and sing. Now today is part 2 of how to belt. So hopefully you've already watched my video part 1 of how to belt. If you haven't, please do go and check out that video first. So you just have to click on it above because otherwise this video won't make a lot of sense. And you just really need to have that foundational knowledge of what belt is before you get on to actually trying to apply it and make it actually work in your voice. Okay, so last time I covered what exactly is belt and therefore an explanation of the different registers in our vocal range. So originally I'd said that I was going to do this in a 2-part series, but as I was planning it, I really felt like it needed to be 3 parts. So this is number 2, and in this one I'm going to give you basically 2 exercises to help you to begin to access your belt, but then there'll be a final video which will basically bring it all together. Okay, so in this one, what I'd like to cover is the fact that when we want to have a healthy belt, we need to make sure that it is definitely a forward sound that is healthy. So we're not pushing our voice, we're not pulling our chest voice up. I know I keep harping on about this, but it is so important because otherwise it's just shouting. And you know what? Shouting is not belting. Belting is a healthy mix of chest and head voice. So how do we do that? All right. So first of all, we need to learn how to actually blend both our chest and head voice. So in order to do that, it is really important to understand how to sing in the mask. So what that means is that we never want to be singing on our throat. So even in chest voice, right? I never want to be singing, well, I shouldn't say never, because in some songs it will be appropriate. So for example, in rock music or more sort of heavier stuff, it probably will be appropriate. But mostly what we want to be able to do is always place our singing in the mask, which is here. Okay, so we always want to make sure that there is good resonance in our singing, that there is always this beautiful buzz that makes our sound travel along well, okay? So a great way to develop that is this exercise here. Okay, so this exercise is a Ming Ming Ming, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to sing it on a 5-note scale coming down, and you want to use the easy part of your voice, but what you want to do is place it right here. Okay, so it's very bright. So it's not Ming, 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 Ming. Okay, that's like a complete falsetto voice even. It's not even head voice anymore because it's very breathy. So we don't want that. That's way too far back. All right, now if we bring it a bit more forward and just sing in a pure head voice, Ming, 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 Ming. That's okay to start with. But that's again still a bit way too back. But what we want to do is use that part of our voice and sing it really forward right here. So Ming, 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 Ming. Okay, so you really hear it coming out of your nose. Okay, so Ming, 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 Ming. 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 So that exercise will help you to learn how to just make sure your sound is always forward, okay? And really, just like I said, traveling forward. Because in order for it to be a healthy belt, it can't be from the throat, okay? You can't be trying to push it from the throat. So that's why that's important. All right, so now that you've learnt how to actually have a really forward sound, okay, that is so easy on the throat. That's what you're already on your way to be able to making a really good mixed tone or belt voice. So the second thing though is that it's important to actually practice to take that to another level. All right, to start to add a little bit of edge into it is to make sure that there's a bit of twang in it. Okay, so twang is really that nasty schoolyard sound. So Nghe 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 Nghe, you can't catch me. Okay, that's your twang. All right. Now, in order for us to have that edge in it, okay, this belt needs to have a little bit of twang. Otherwise, it just won't have that edge that a belt should have. So, extending on from that exercise, Ming, 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 okay. Now, what we should now do is to put we're going to do another exercise, which is just going to help us to develop some of that twang, okay. So, we're going to do this. And we're going to start now in our lower range, okay? So, and we're going to move up to our, a bit higher. So, it's going to go, Nghe, 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 Nghe. Okay, now it shouldn't be too harsh on your vocal cords. So you should be going yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, that's probably a bit too much. Just make it a bit of a what I will call a baby twang. Okay, so you sort of like act like you're about, you're a baby or you're a 5-year-old kid or whatever, and you're in the schoolyard. Okay, it's a bit like that. So sort of think of yourself as having a voice that is 5 years old. Okay, that you are 5 years old in the schoolyard. Okay. Nye, 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 nye. 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 Nye Okay, so there you go, 2 exercises for you to really just begin an understanding of how to access a healthy belt. Okay, I'm going to leave the last exercise in the next video, which will be my how to belt part 3, okay, because that's where I'm going to put it all together and I'm going to show you, but you do need to practice this first in order to build that great foundation, and then after that I'm going to show you how to actually really put that edge in, where we really do mix a lot of our chest voice with a lot of our head voice and make a really healthy mixed voice, which is a great belted sound. So there you go. If you have any questions, comments, queries, whatever, put them in the box below. I would love it if you found this video helpful, that if you could give it a thumbs up, share it with your other friends and singers who would benefit from this. That'll be amazing. Of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Then you'll get my next video, which is the part 3, the amalgamation of this whole series, all put together. You'll be the first to know about it. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't done that already. And the other thing is, if you would like to get your hands on my free singing course, click on the link below. You'll be taken to my website and I will email you directly my free singing course, which talks about how to sing high notes, how to sing without breaking, how to sing with power, and also I just throw in there for fun 7 bonus videos on how to sing Jessie J's Nobody's Perfect. That is all from me for today. I will see you in the next video, which will be How to Belt Part 3, where I put it all together. I look forward to it, but for now, this is Kerri Ho from the Songbird signing off. Get grounded, take flight, and sing!